with their backs against the wall in a pivotal Game 3, and fans are certainly on edge. The Jam's Brandon Pope is live at Wrigley Field with ways that you can deal with it. Good morning, Brandon. A lot of nervous fans out there this morning.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Felicia, especially since the Cubs won't just be fighting the Dodgers, they'll be fighting history. Consider this stressful stat. Since the NLCS expanded to 7 games, only one team since 1985 has actually blown a 2-0 series lead. Coincidentally, that was the LA Dodgers in 1985. So the Cubs definitely facing an uphill battle here, and the fans stressing out about it. But here to help us figure out how to cope with that is Andy Joy with the Mental Difference. He's a sports psychology consultant. Andy, how you doing this morning?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm great, man. Thanks for joining us. So, okay, fans are watching the game. The pressure is on. You can pull your hair out watching this team. How do we deal with the stress?
So when we get in these stressful situations, what happens is our brain, it produces cortisol, which increases more stress and more anxiety. So when we're watching these games and things aren't going well, first thing you can do is take a big, deep breath, right? Because what happens is we stop breathing, which creates more anxiety. Next thing is watch with your friends. In between innings, who do you want to vent to? Who do you want to complain to, right? And then finally, stay present. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. You know what? The only thing that matters is tonight's game, and then the inning, and then the one at bat. So let's not think about Game 7 or the end of the season or whatnot. It's all about tonight, one game at a time. And then during the in-between games, get some rest, recover, eat a little healthier, get some exercise.
Got to chill it out, chill it out. Now, you also work with a lot of different athletes, and obviously for them, there's more pressure on them to win the game. So going into a game for these Cubs, for instance, how do they deal with that stress and that pressure?
I think they always talk about Madden and how he keeps the locker room, and I think he does a great job of keeping it loose, keeping it relaxed, letting the guys have some fun. And I think for the players, it's just as important to embrace the time that they're here, embrace the stress. Pressure's a privilege. It's a great opportunity to have and be here. The next thing is you got to keep the guys present. Can't get too far ahead of ourselves thinking about the outcome of what's going to happen, about winning the championship or winning the seasons. It's about the game, and then we got to break it down even further than that. It's about the inning or the play at hand or the bat at hand. So it's really about simplifying it for the athletes, keeping them loose, keeping them present, keeping them in the moment, and letting them have some fun and embracing it. Pressure's a privilege.
All right, Game 3 tonight at Wrigley, and the pressure is on. The Cubs fortunately have the next 3 games here at home. I'm live from Wrigley. Brandon Pope, The Jam.